Welcome back to the channel to part 2 of my mini Scandinavian travelogue. In part 1 I travelled from London to Copenhagen and ended up in Malmo, just across the Oresund bridge. Today I'm travelling by train to Stockholm, where I'll spend the night before travelling by ferry to Helsinki tomorrow evening. So come along for the ride and bear witness as I fall down some stairs, eat a pizza and fall in love with meatballs. Now at this point I probably should describe the lush green Swedish countryside, but to be honest with you, it's pretty much the same as this. It is beautiful here though, and I would highly recommend seeing it by train. I stayed at the Lady Hamilton Hotel in the Old Town. It was a great location right next to the cathedral and the royal castle, and plenty of bars and restaurants. The hotel itself dates back to the 15th century, and there is plenty of interesting antiques, artwork and murals scattered all over. My room was fairly small but plenty big enough for me, and despite being a little spooky late at night, I actually slept very well. Dear Diary, I've just been out walking around Stockholm in the Old Town, had some beers, met some people, a very nice Dutchman and a Moroccan. We went to a Viking bar. That's a story, isn't it? An Englishman, a Dutchman and a Moroccan went to a Viking bar. Anyway, I'm a little bit tipsy. I'm now going to eat a kebab and go to sleep, ready for my trip tomorrow to Helsinki. Good night all. I caught the overnight ferry to Helsinki run by Viking. The ferry itself was okay and the staff were great, but the ship had definitely started to show its age. I was on the Viking Cinderella in a double room with sea view. The room was dated and a little dirty in places, but the window ultimately made up for it. Watching the sunset over the Swedish and Finnish islands was a highlight of the trip for me. In hindsight, I wish I'd stopped in the Island Islands for a few days to explore some more. Morning all, morning from Helsinki. Just got to the hotel. It's quite an eventful evening. The cruise was okay. Cruise, ferry, whatever you want to call it, ferry cruise, I guess. It was okay. The room had seen better days, and I was in one of the better rooms as well. So I dread to think what the other rooms were like. It was comfortable enough, but a bit dirty, especially the bathroom. It's actually quite disgusting. Definitely showing wear and tear. I think it's about 35 years old now. And looks like it hasn't really been cleaned much since then, if I'm honest. There was some funky smells as well around the ship at certain points. Maybe I'm just a grumpy old man. Overtired, perhaps. It was okay. People seemed to be enjoying themselves. By the sounds of it, my neighbours were certainly enjoying themselves during the early hours today. There was lots of banging outside, in all sense of that word. So I didn't sleep particularly well. But we made it. We're in Helsinki. Looking forward to kind of having a look around, getting to see what Helsinki has to offer. But first, I think I'm going to have a little disco snooze, recharge the batteries, and then go for a walk. I'll catch up with you all later at some point. I'm trying to do some more of these talk to camera things. I'm not very good at them at the moment. Hopefully it'll get better. I've become more confident doing it. I still feel quite stupid when I'm talking to the camera, and I don't like the sound of my voice, which is a bit annoying, so I have to live with it. And my eyebrows are too big. But that aside, we'll keep ploughing on and hopefully we'll get used to it.